Hey, what up, everybody? Just a quick midday. I want to talk about something really important that I think maybe a lot of new community members haven't gotten because we've been so wrapped up in so many other things. This is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. I want to talk about these 4 things, which is not using payment for order flow brokers, buying lit exchange, your cash versus margin shares, and fuck Robinhood. If you're still using Robinhood, you are the problem. So I'm going to host a space call on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. I hope you guys come. I'll put the link in the description. You can also watch it here live on YouTube. The space call will be on Twitter. But a quick rundown. Payment for order flow is what Citadel uses to make millions, if not billions, in liquidity, basically by scalping off the top of every single trade you make. There's only certain brokers that engage in payment for order flow. As I know, Fidelity is not one of them, but Webull and Robinhood are. If you stop using them, it takes money away from Citadel. It takes money away from the short sellers on AMC. 2, buying lit exchange. Again, Fidelity, you can go into your settings and you can change direct trading on, where you can pick the stock exchange you want to purchase your shares from. I use IEX. That's important because then it is not filtered through to Citadel through their platform and thrown into the dark pool. The reason I say this stuff is so important is because I have a theory. I have a theory that when people buy AMC on exchanges like Robinhood and Webull and all these other silly ones that use payment for order flow, they are actually buying and not going through the lit exchange. They are actually buying synthetic shares. What happens when you buy a synthetic share? It's not real. It dilutes the stock. 90% of the stock, over 90%, is legally owned by retail investors. That was said by Adam Aron. He couldn't say that without, if it was not true, he would face antitrust. He would be giving misinformation to his investors purposely. That's so illegal, it's not even funny. The fact that nobody has said anything to him about that yet leads me to believe it's very true. And he was very confident in it. So if we own that many shares, 90%, nobody's selling, short interest isn't going up. We've been at 100% utilization for over 2 weeks now. That tells me that all they're doing is selling synthetic shares at this point, just to cover orders. And the only reason they do that is to suppress the price action. So that brings me to my next point, cash versus margin. If you're using margin to make your plays, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not like coming at you. But if you are just an AMC hodler and your shares are in margin, no matter what broker you're on, they can lend your shares out. Please try to remember to journal your shares into a cash account. Again, not financial advice. This is just what I'm doing and I'm sharing information. Next, fuck Robinhood. If you're on Robinhood, fuck Robinhood. I don't know how much more to say that. Why are you still on Robinhood? If you're on Robinhood, you're fighting against everybody that's fighting for free, fair markets. And you're giving Citadel your money, right? You might as well just go to Chicago and hand Ken Griffin a check. So remember that. Don't use PFOF brokers. Try to buy lit exchange. I use IEX. Cash versus margin, you want your shares in a cash account because if they're in margin, they'll be lent out. And fuck Robinhood. And also, my theory, if you're not doing what we just discussed here, if you're buying on a PFOF, if you're not directing lit exchange, if your shares are in margin, you're probably buying synthetic shares, diluting the stock. I just don't know how much more to explain that. And I'm not saying don't buy, but just try to do it this way so you know you're getting a legitimate share. And that's probably why we've seen sometimes too, direct exchange buying get shut down saying we don't have any shares available. So seriously, guys, check out the Twitter call. I just wanted to drop this real quick. I appreciate everybody that comes in here and comments. Please like, subscribe, share, all that. I think we're going to break out this really good message for all the new investors and to rehash with everybody that's already been in the community the very standard basics of what this play is all about. So y'all have a good day. Froggy Stonks out.